Hello again, guys. Dave from ArtKillers Clans here, doing another player base review. This particular player is Coleg King, and Coleg uh, is he was well. First of all, let me introduce my guest is Steve Smith Dixon. Hey, Steve.
Hi guys.
Uh, I was about to say, Steve, Coleg. I know he's been with you for a very long time, correct?
Yeah, he's been this clan since it very started. Very good friend of mine. Really good friends. Spent a lot of time talking to each other, and yeah, really good friends.
And he was primarily responsible to helping start the Art Killers Italian clan, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So Kolig is from Italy. I know I've had conversations with Kolig in chat, and he's become a really good friend for me as well. And we're here to review Kolig's base. I'd like to welcome everybody and welcome Kolig, or how do you say it, Steve?
Coleg, I think it's how we pronounce it. Coleg.
Kolek. Okay. All right. Well, Steve, what are you looking at when you're looking at Kolek space?
Well, um, the middle bit is definitely well, the base is a similar design to myself's. But on colleagues. He's sort of like, if we start from the centre, um, he's got his dark elixir in the centre. To me, we've commented about this before about lightning lightning spells hitting the middle of that dark elixir storage, and that will take not only just the dark elixir, but will take the gold as well. So that is one thing I'd start to look at. His Clan Castle is near enough near the centre. It's touching the west and the east wall, but I think that could be done to be swapped around with the Dark Elixir anyway, and that'd keep it a good even balanced out around the base itself.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Um, I think uh, I think in looking at Koleg's base, he may have been. If we look up here in the top, you see an Archer Tower. I think he may have been doing some upgrades, and now we've come in to do this base review. Because I would think he's kind of like me. When I'm doing an upgrade on something, I move it outside the walls, and then I'll move something, say a cannon or a mortar, closer to wherever that was at to help take up the slack. But I do like. I see Koleg is moving his walls up to level 8 as well.
Yep. Um, like quite a lot of things. He's I think with him going from Town Hall 8 to 9, he's got some new troops, some new weapons. I'm not quite sure if you get an extra Wizard Tower at Town Hall 9. I think you do have the four Town Hall 8.
Yeah, you get it. You get an extra one at 9.
So you get an extra one now, so you can see that he's actually working on upgrading his lower weapons, obviously his wizard tower and his I think he has got, I've just seen it. Yep, a level 7 archer, no, level 6 archer tower, and level 7. So I think again is another example. Town Hall 9 has him committed himself going to Town Hall 9 too quick, or should he have delayed Town Hall 8 and worked a lot more on his Town Hall 8? Same with his barracks. He's still got 3 barracks at level 9. Can't think. Yeah, but he's got 3 barracks at
Yeah,
level 9. So again, you don't need Peckers for farming, so that's pretty alright. But again, Town Hall 9, he's going to have to cope with just having the 3 barracks when he's upgrading them. Uh, and again, it's his the, um, the thing I'd look at, the most worrying thing I look at is his air defense. Level 2 air defense. I think if you're a Town Hall 10, at least two two fun two lightning spells could take out one of them. So and you get 5 spells, so that could easily take out 2 spells. Two air defenses at the side, so that could easily leave even balloons or dragons to come in maybe from the west side into his base, and which is not really and that not something that you want coming into your base, especially with your experts set at ground level. So maybe it might. I, I hope for colleagues when he sees this video, he'll actually look at this and he'll understand where there's nothing that much wrong with it,
Mm-mm.
but even now is based a little bit more. Having say his elixirs storages in the corners, and then maybe alongside it having a wizard tower with an air defense next to each other. That could help out balance the base out, and then maybe move his expos into the middle of his base where the wizard is and the mortar is. So that could even give him a lot more stability in the middle instead of having, because if you click on his expo level 2 near his town hall, it is actually covering his town hall. So basically, a prime example of farming is the fact that again, I've said it before, that your town hall definitely needs to be way out the way of your base. But with Coleg got in his expo and the white line going around his town hall, it's not giving anybody a chance to giving him a 12-hour shield.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Just if you're a farmer, let them take your town hall,
Yeah,
because you're not trophy hunting, so it doesn't really matter, and you're going to lose, what, 1K in elixir or 1K in gold, so it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, this is one of those bases. I can honestly say that if I have a normal troop setup and I'm farming that day and I come across Coleg's base, I'm probably not going to attack this base. But if Kolik is one of the guys who's attacked me, and I take a look at this base, and I've got him in my revenge queue. Um, I could put together some troops based on the air defense alone. Um, I could put together some troops that could put a hurting on this base. I could probably make it to the center and take out some of those golden and at least these bottom elixir storages.
yeah, you could. There's definitely, especially with the. I think if you look more at the if you look at the south side with the arch towers at town hall, no, with level 8. But I think the most worrying thing for me is definitely the south side, where you've got the archer towers at level 6 and 7, and then
Hmm.
you've got the air defences definitely at 2 and 3. So at least he's balanced the air defences out with, he's got a level 2 and 3 at the west side, and he's got a level 2 and 3 at the east side. So that's pretty evened out, that. But maybe he could have a look at maybe swapping one of his weaker archer towers for one of these archer towers level 8s at the far west side, to give him a bit more strength to
Hmm.
that to the south, to the west side.
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, and like I was saying before, don't you find it, in the past when you get somebody that would attack you, and it's so much easier to go in and look at their base and have time to spend studying their base for a revenge.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the tricks of the trades is when you've especially if a high level player's attacked you and you really want to revenge them, and you're actually, I think quite a lot of people do, and they're quite sneaky about it. They actually do leave their clan to join the person's clan who's raided them, and they actually join their clan wanting to join, and then they check out where all the tasers are and all the
Yeah.
traps are. So it's a pretty good tactic. I wouldn't recommend it if you've got a donation count and if a clan's got an Archon voucher competition going and you're desperately wanting to know where they are, you might want to think about that one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we have seen people do that in the clans before, where they leave and say, "I'll be right back. I'm going to run over and take a look at this guy's base to see where all his giant bombs are at and his traps and his air bombs and such." So, but yeah, Coleg, Coleg, I got to tell you, I did the same thing that you did. Um, I rushed to Town Hall 9. I wish I hadn't, because I'm in the same boat you are. I started playing catch up with a lot of my defenses, and it hurt. It hurt because I found myself having to constantly farm to get enough elixir and gold to get my archer towers and my mortars and even my air defense. I learned the hard way that air defense is very important, especially on those revenges. I had guys that revenged me that came in with just the right kind of strategy. I woke up in the morning and I had nothing but tombstones and broken buildings and was absolutely surprised. But it took time for me to learn that. It took time for me to learn that, I shouldn't have rushed to Town Hall 9. The loot penalties that you take were bad enough. And I know you've discovered that too, Steve.
Yeah, low penalties is like it's affected everybody in the game. Everybody wants to go higher in the game. Everybody wants the top things like all the other top players have, and obviously there is no notification if you don't know that the loot penalties are there. You won't know until you've actually upgraded your town hall to get to that level, and you've realised that the loot is not as near enough as near as good as it used to be.
Yeah. Looking at his troops, he's done a great job in upgrading his troops. He's got level 6 archers, level 6 giants. He's only one level away from maxing out his minions, and he's already got a maxed out healer. So, he has spent some time getting his troops up there. I like that.
And the combination of a healer and two giants, like like myself, I just use just playing archers and minions. Obviously, I use the archers to take out the air defenses and the wizard towers, and then let the minions take out the mortars, and hopefully go to the gold storages, and it works pretty well. So yeah, his setup is pretty good. He's in the right direction. He just needs to concentrate on upgrading his air defenses, and yeah, that's the key factor I'd look at is his air defenses.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see lacking here, and maybe moving a couple of the defenses around.
Yeah,
I liked what you said before about moving these expos, where this mortar and where this whiz tower's at, swapping those out. It's how I have mine set up. They're more towards the center, so I can get more of the base covered. So, but other than that, I'm jealous that he's going to level 8 walls. I still haven't. I'm not afraid to admit I still haven't bit the bullet and done that. At 500K a pop, it's really hard to do. So, but Steve, is there anything else you want to say?
no, apart from that, I can't wait for him to get to level 100. I'm sure he'll be due that in the next couple of. I think he should be due for that in the next couple of days. But apart from that, he's very solid. I can't. It's his. Yeah, that's it. His buildings are quite close to his base, so there's quite a lot of his archers can take out any troops from the sides. So yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. All right, well, Steve, thank you very much for helping out again. I appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up for this base review on Coleg Space. If you're an ArtKillers member and you would like to have your base reviewed, get a hold of me or Steve Smith. either through email, through the website, or in clan chat. Just let one of us know, and when we get a chance, we'll sit down and do a base review just like we did for Coleg. And if you're new to the ArtKillers family, you've never seen us before, and you just happen to find these videos, you can learn more about us through our website at www.artkillersclan.com, and take a look. We have 7 clans. If there's a clan in there that interests you and you meet the minimum requirements, feel free to come and join us. Steve, thank you very much again for helping
Nice.
out. And guys, that'll wrap it up for another base review. Thanks for coming. If you like the video, please put a like at the bottom. Leave us any comments. And thanks for joining.